NBC News, Yale University has just unveiled a new course exclusively on Beyonce's political and cultural impact. There are about a million things I could say about this, but let's start with why. What positive effect does this course have? I dare anyone to name me one single productive outcome of this class being created. Truly, I dare you. This isn't going to help any students get any jobs. That $40 trillion Yale degree that puts students in a lifetime of debt, and this is what the kids are getting out of it? Seriously? We have got to fix this ridiculous education system and the predatory student loan paradigm surrounding it. If incoming university students weren't immediately guaranteed a massive loan at age 18 to study literally whatever they want with zero regard for the outcome, dumb shit like this would not be possible. We need to get rid of the Department of Education, like, now, please.
So recently we heard about Yale offering a course on Beyonce's music and her cultural impact. And it got me to thinking. And I said to myself, they need to offer a course, some kind of master class, some type of online series where they present the 2024 election and how Kamala Harris used millions of dollars to bring out entertainers to try to entertain the electorate out of their vote and how it failed. While I'm thinking about it, why not do a documentary? And we could play that documentary for all Democratic senators, Democratic presidential candidates, Democratic members of the House, so that they can understand that the American people give absolutely no F's about who entertainers think we should vote for. We need the Democratic Party and others in politics to understand that concerts will bring people out, but that won't necessarily make them vote for you. I mean, we love a good concert, but we just don't want our concerts to be mixed with politics. And I surely do hope that you guys have learned your lesson going forward. I think that Kamala Harris, after the new president and vice president is sworn in, she should leave the White House and look into a career as a concert promoter. I'm wondering if Live Nation is hiring, because you guys really need to look at her, because she puts on a hell of a show. But back to the topic at hand. Yale, Harvard, Netflix, Hulu. Do you think you guys could come together and potentially do a documentary or course or something on these campaign rallies and how they failed to return the intended result of victory? Yeah, that would be dope.
Hey, have you seen this? They are doing a class devoted to Beyonce at Yale University. Can anybody explain to me why you would have your kid go there and pay the money to go to Yale?
Alright, 2024, I have seen enough. Because now, you could take out a college loan to go major just to go learn about Beyonce. You can learn about her through Google, YouTube, Apple Music. Now you can spend thousands of dollars just to go sit down and learn about Beyonce. Bro, 2024 is a first year movie. It's wild. It's wild. It's wild.
So Yale is to offer a new course on Beyonce's cultural impact in 2025. And let me just say this. First of all, congratulations to Beyonce, because this is huge. But I really just wonder exactly what are the courses just going to entail. Would y'all take it?
So this is why Beyonce was rooting for Kamala Harris. She wanted classes and shit in her name at Yale University. Check this out. Yale University, one of the most prestige colleges in America, offers a course on Beyonce and her cultural impact. I don't know which one is worse, the Beyonce course or the Taylor Swift course. Our education system is going completely down the drain. Now I see why Trump wants to drain the swamp. He wants to get rid of this Department of Education because it's turned into complete asinine now. What possibly could these nuclear engineers and these future scholars have to learn about Beyonce? How is that going to affect their future? What is that going to benefit you in any type of way, knowing Beyonce and her cultural impact? This is a complete waste of money. They're going to be charging students thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands are going to be billed to this. This is insane. Trump 24.
Now, I done seen some crazy college courses. Some uncalled for college courses. Some courses don't make no damn sense, college courses. But what I'm about to show y'all, what the hell is they doing? Yale University is about to offer Beyonce Cultural Impact courses in spring 2025. It's going to be Black Radicals, it's traditional history, culture, theory, and through politics and music. It's going to be called Beyonce Makes History. That's what the class title is called. And they're going to study her work from 2013 to 2024. For what? For what? What is this class going to offer? What is it going to do? This is ridiculous. I'd love to hear what Jaguar Wright says about this. But if y'all would take this class, if you would not take the class, let me know in the comments. Because this is outrageous.
Yale University introduces course on Beyonce's cultural impact, recognizing her influence as an artist and cultural figure. The course, titled Beyonce Makes History, Black Radical Tradition History, Culture, Theory, and Politics Through Music, will be taught by Professor Daphne Brooks, a leading scholar in African American studies and music. This unique class aims to explore Beyonce's role in representing themes of empowerment, identity, and resilience, and will examine her career from 2013 to 2024 as a framework for understanding broader issues in Black history and culture. Students in the course will analyze Beyonce's albums, performances, and visual storytelling, exploring how her work engages with social and political issues relevant to the Black community. Through multimedia resources such as music videos, live performance recordings, and academic articles, students will consider Beyonce's artistry from multiple perspectives, reflecting on her innovative approaches to music, production, and performance. Yale's introduction of a course centered on Beyonce highlights the importance of studying popular music within its cultural and political contexts, showing how artists can shape narratives around community, identity, and social issues. Beyonce's influence, both in music and as a cultural icon, offers rich material for academic exploration.
Yale University just announced a groundbreaking new course for spring 2025, focused on none other than Beyonce. Students will explore Beyonce's cultural impact in a course led by Professor Daphne Brooks. They'll dive deep into her archives, visual albums, and creative work to understand her influence on Black feminist thought in American culture. Who knew Queen Bey would become part of Ivy League studies?
Wait a minute, because do you know how amazing you have to be for them to teach a class at Yale specifically based on you, your life, and your work, and you're still alive? Beyonce! You're amazing! You never cease to amaze me, gorgeous. I love you. I know you don't know me and stuff, but I know you a little bit, and I love you for that. Go Beyonce.
Meanwhile, Yale introduces a class on Beyonce's political and cultural impact. It's the latest course to examine Beyonce's influence on political activism and feminism through the lens of her celebrity. Okay, Yale University is getting information with a course dedicated to studying Beyonce. Starting this upcoming spring semester, Yale will offer a class titled Beyonce Makes History, Black Radical Tradition, History, Culture, Theory, and Politics Through Music. The aim, according to its course description, is to use her work as a lens through which to examine Black intellectual thought and activism. It's the latest college course to take on pop culture-inspired themes by focusing on a global music superstar, as universities around the world have embraced classes on the cultural impact of celebrities, including Beyonce, Taylor Swift, and Lady Gaga. Following Beyonce's innovations and influence from her self-titled 2013 album to her latest, Cowboy Carter, students will analyze her albums, performance, politics, and concert films. By looking at her mid-career repertoire, Yale's new course will explore scholarly works and cultural texts across Black feminist theory, philosophy, and anthropology, as well as art history, performance studies, and musicology, the course description states. The class will be taught by writer and Black Studies scholar Daphne Brooks, who co-founded Yale's Black Sound and the Archive Working Group, a community of faculty and students working to explore the untapped variety of Black Sound archive. Brooks said via email that the course has been in the works for years, having previously taught a course titled Black Women and Popular Music Culture at Princeton University. Brooks said this will be her first opportunity to devote an entire lecture course to Beyonce's work.
Yesterday, Yale announced that they'll be teaching a class on Beyonce's cultural impact in 2025. Let's talk about it. The class, taught by Daphne Brooks, will have students examining Beyonce's artistic work from 2013 to 2024 as a lens to study Black history, intellectual thought, and performance. And the course is going to focus on Beyonce's latter albums, such as Lemonade, Renaissance, and Cowboy Carter. We all know that Beyonce has a significant cultural impact, but this is just the next step in her legacy, with an Ivy League university teaching a class solely as her with the curriculum. Worth noting is that Yale announced this class right around the 1-year anniversary of when Harvard announced its breakthrough class about Taylor Swift, which was entitled Taylor Swift and Her World and had a whole curriculum based off of the artist. So what do you think? Are modern music artists the next step of cultural impact? And would you take this class at Yale?
Alright, y'all, listen up. You can now take up Beyonce in college. That's right. 9 times out of 10, no majors, Beyonce has officially tapped in, because Yale to offer new course on Beyonce's cultural impact in 2025. So the fact that you can now be able to take out a college loan to go major in Beyonce is wild. She ain't even had that much of a fucking impact for us to go sit down in a class and learn about it. BET was fun for us to learn about it. Apple Music was fun for us to learn about it. YouTube was fun for us to learn about it. Google is fun for us to learn about it. But paying hundreds of thousands of dollars to go sit in a class and learn about Beyonce is wild. This is